Hey, 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 fourth graders! Welcome to Unit 7, Lesson 9. Today we will be multiplying and dividing by powers of 10, aka we will be using our amazing magic zeros. Super excited about today's lesson because it is super easy peasy as long as you follow the rules of the magic zeros. Now this first slide should be quite a review for you because you've already multiplied with magic zeros before. So remember, you take those front numbers, so like in 8 times 10, you take 8 times 1 first, which gives you 8. Then you count up how many zeros are in the problem, in this case only 1, and add that to your product or answer. So 8 times 10, you know, is 80. So then 8 times 100, you look at the front numbers, 8 times 1 is 8. 2 magic zeros in the problem, so you need 2 in your answer, 800. Then 8 times 1,000, you get it, will be 8 plus 3 magic zeros, 8,000. So now it works the same way with larger numbers. You take the front numbers still, 14 times 1, which is 14, and add 1 magic zero, 140. Then 14 times 1 once again, but this time there's 2 magic zeros involved, which changes your answer to 1,400. Noticing a pattern here? Front numbers, 14 times 1, and then 3 magic zeros, so you get 14,000. So again, some more examples here. 9 times 10, you know, is 90. 9 times 100, 900. 9 times 1,000, 9,000. Now, this time in 50 times 10, first just take those front numbers, so 5 times 1, 5. 1, 2 magic zeros, 500. Again, front numbers, and 50 times 100 is 5 times 1, 5. Then I count 1, 2, 3 magic zeros, so I put 3 in my answer as well. Front numbers on 50 times 1,000 are still 5 times 1, so 5. And then I count 1, 2, 3, 4 magic zeros. And then I'll put my comma in the correct place. Remember, you count in 1, 2, 3 from the end and place a comma. On this slide, we are dividing by powers of 10. So we're using magic zeros, but we're using them in a different way. And it's just as, if not more fun, than multiplying with magic zeros. So when you divide with magic zeros, you're actually going to be canceling out zeros. Just like when you add magic zeros when you're multiplying, it's almost like you're taking away magic zeros when you divide. So when you see 36 divided by 10, you'll first do the front numbers. So we're going to do the same first step. So what's 36 divided by 1? Well, 36 divided by 1 equals 36. Then instead of adding zeros, because of the division sign, you use the zeros to cancel each other out. So I see 1 0 here and 1 0 here, so they cancel out, which means there's no more zeros to use in our answer. So our quotient is 36. Let's see if that happens again on this next one. So take the front numbers. First step, 36 divided by 1 is, well, 36. And then I see 1 0 here. In the other number, I also see another 0. In this one, I have another 0. Oh, wow, they all canceled each other out again. So it'd be 36. Now, and then the final one, let's see if it happens again. So front number 36 divided by 1 is 36. I see 1 0 here and here. And here and here and here and here. They all cancel each other out again. So in this case, our quotient again is 36, which makes sense though. If I did the opposite operation and check my work, if I did 36 times 1,000, it would equal 36,000. So you can always check your work to make sure. If you're like, what? Is that for real? So 50 divided by 10, do the front numbers. 5 divided by 1 is 5. Choom, choom. It's like having a lightsaber. You cancel out those zeros. So 50 divided by 10 is 5. All right, front numbers. 5 divided by 1 again is 5. All right, this is the fun part. Choom, 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 choom. Oh, they all canceled each other out, so we get 5. And then again, 5,000 divided by 1,000. Take those front numbers. 5 divided by 1 is 5. And then cancel, 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 and cancel, cancel. Now, you have to cancel. If you cancel 1 in this number, you have to be able to cancel 1 in this number. You can't work in the same number. you have to work in the opposites. So let's try 730 divided by 10. Well, 73 divided by 1 is 73. And shoom, shoom, no zeros to carry over. So sad. So 7,300 divided by 100. 73 divided by 1 is 73. Shoom, shoom, and cancel and cancel. So again, no zeros to carry over. It's a pattern I see forming. So 73,000 divided by 1,000. Front numbers first. So 73 divided by 1 is 73. Let's see. Notice how I'm crossing out from one number first, and then it's buddy. You have to stick to using one number and then it's buddy to cancel. Now, here's where it gets interesting. So 100 divided by 10. Well, first let's do the front number. 1 divided by 1 equals 1. Okay, cancel, shoom, shoom. But then when I go to cancel again, unfortunately, there aren't any more here with its buddy. So this 0 has to come with us into the answer, the quotient. So this is where the canceling gets fun, but also interesting. So the answer here is 10. And I know that that's true because 10 times 10 does equal 100. So the answer checks out. So now 1,000 divided by 100. Well, first front numbers. 1 divided by 1 is 1. Start canceling out those zeros. Ooh. Oh, we have 1 left. So that needs to come into our quotient. So that equals 10. Now with 10,000 divided by 1,000, the front number, 1 divided by 1 is 1. And start canceling those zeros. Taking turns, of course. We're left with 1 0 that can't be canceled, so that needs to come with us to our answer. So now I've got some numbers that are mixed together, and in order to do this math, I just have to watch the signs carefully. So 12, times 10. So front number, 12 times 1, 12. 1 magic 0 to add to my answer, 120. 700 divided by 100. So 7 divided by 1 is 7. Shoom, 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 shoom. No zeros to bring over because they cancel each other out. All right, then 900 times 100. 9 times 1 is 9. Count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew, 90,000 is our answer with that one. Division, so we'll be canceling out 18,000 divided by 1,000. 18 divided by 1 first is 18. Shoom, 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 shoom. No zeros to bring over. Answer is 18. Then 700 times 1,000. Front numbers, 7 times 1 is 7. Ooh, we have lots of zeros to add. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count in for the comma. 1, 2, 3 spots. 700,000. 60 divided by 10. So 6 divided by 1 first is 6. Shoom, shoom. No zeros to bring over. 8 times 1,000. 8 times 1 is 8. And we have 1, 2, 3 magic zeros for our product. 4,500 divided by 100. So front numbers, 45 divided by 1 is 45. And then shoom, 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 shoom. No zeros to bring over. They keep canceling each other out with our division. All right, then 6 times 100. 6 times 1 is 6. 1, 2 magic zeros. 600. 580 divided by 10. Front numbers, 58 divided by 1 is 58. Remember, anything divided by 1 equals itself. And then shoom, shoom. No zeros to bring over. I just love magic zeros. All right, kiddos, it is your turn to have some fun with these magic zeros. And trust me, they are absolutely amazing. The really important thing to pay attention to is whether or not you're multiplying, so adding zeros, or dividing, cancel out zeros. So be careful to watch those signs and make sure you're doing the correct magic.